Hey guys, Bishmii back at it again with another video. Bow! You know the vibes. And today, this is the PWD week 4. We're going up against Mr. Smoosh Moosh and the Lava Ridge Enteis. Now, funny enough, this is post commentary. I decided to do post commentary because in the battle I was rushing to go to work, and then I wasn't able to upload it right after, and then I kind of just been pushing back editing. I feel like I wanted to take the Among Us approach to the battle, so you guys will definitely see that in the battle, especially if you see how long the video is. So the idea behind this team was Smoosh Moosh made a trade right before I think last week he made the trade for Tyrantrum over Poliwrath, so that took away his water absorber. So I figured I could just run in with a whole bunch of Swift Swimmers and win the game. I decided to go with Politoed for my special defensive wall, Drizzle and Damprock to keep the rain up as long as possible, a good moveset to hit Smoosh Moosh's team, and then we have Palpitoad as my defensive wall with a Rain Dance also, with also Stealth Rocks because he doesn't really have a good way of getting rid of hazards. And then we have Kingdra with the choice specs, Swift Swim of course, Hurricane, Hydro Pump, Draco Meteor, and Flip Turn. Then we have my offensive wall, my offensive Pokemon, Dreadnought with the choice band, Swift Swim, Liquidation, Poison Jab, Head Smash, and Earthquake, Sea King with the Assault Vest against Swift Swim, Poison Jab, Flip Turn, Aqua Tail knockoff, Quillfish with Black Sludge, Swift Swim, Poison Jab, Liquidation, and then we also have Spikes on Quillfish because, like I said, he doesn't have any hazard removals. So my lead is either going to be Quillfish or it's going to be Palpitoad into this match. So I'll catch you guys over there. All right, guys. So here we are with the battle. I decided to lead with Quillfish because, like I said, I wanted to get up either Spikes or Toxic Spikes. Mainly Spikes because he has a Gengar. Gengar could just absorb the Spikes. So here he is. He's going to lead off with his Entei, which is Flapple. I decided to just take the opportunity to hit what was in front of me. I didn't expect him to make any switches, and I also didn't want this thing to get up a Dragon Dance, so I just go for the Poison Jab. Looks like he stays in, and I get the KO, which is pretty good. You know, we start off up. I have my camera on because I did the record live comm, but I wanted to do after I realized. In front of Tyrantrum, it comes in, thinking of clicking Liquidation or setting up my my hazards. I decide to go for the Spikes, like I said. And here he is just going to click Head Smash. It's gonna smoke my Quillfish. And I think here I didn't know what route I wanted to take. I decided to try to get the revenge kill off because, like I said, I was in a rush. I just wanted to kind of hit things in front of me. I decided to go for the Earthquake. In hindsight, I think that going for Palpitoad and setting up Rain Dance would have been better because I definitely could eat a hit, or setting up the Stealth Rocks. I decided to go for the Earthquake. Funny thing about this Shinotic, if you haven't seen Smoosh Moosh's battle, it only has 3 moves. I decide here to set up my Rain because this is my special defensive wall. I knew he could take a Giga Drain. He decides to go for the Strength Sap. So I just decide, I know I'm faster and I want to get a big hit off on this because if I KO it here, Kingdra could come in, or if I get KO'd, Kingdra could come in. He decides to switch out into his Gengar. I also have the coverage for Gengar here, so still just going to hit whatever is in front of me, honestly. I get Curse Bodied on the Ice Beam, which doesn't really matter because we see that he's Black Sludge. He's not like a Spec Set or anything. We know we could live, so we go for the Earth Power here. He decides to set up the Sunny Day, which is good tech on his part because it just ends my rain. Damp Rock, no point of having Damp Rock. We hit the Earth Power and we actually get a low roll, so this made me think, like, man, I should have ran more special defensive special attacking EVs on Politoed. After seeing that damage, we can't let him die because our rain isn't up. We go into our assault vested Seeking as he goes for Destiny Bond. Now here I was pretty confused because I was pretty sure that Destiny Bond activated this turn, but it turns out I was supposed to just hit Gengar. Gengar would have went first, and then I would have been able to KO. I was pretty confused because the turn didn't play out, so it ends up leading me to bring back in the Politoed to end the Sun. Goes for the Thunderbolt here, but it also kind of helped because I knew if he went for Sunny Day here that Gengar would die. Instead, he goes for the Destiny Bond to just take out my Rain Setter and just end it all from there. So yeah, definitely if I just hit the Gengar with my Seeking, that would have KO'd it. I was just a little confused of how Destiny Bond works because it happened when I switched in my guy. So now it's still 4-4. He sends in his Shiinotic. I send in my Kingdra. Now I want to say this is another big mistake. Mind you, I'm Choice Specs Kingdra. Why wouldn't I just go for the Hurricane? Nothing could have switched in on it. Tyrantrum, I believe, would have been 2-hit KO. I decided to Dynamax and go for the Max Airstream. And as you can see from that damage, a Specs Hurricane would have definitely killed. This leads me to let my Kingdra get slept. Now that Kingdra is asleep, I kind of wasted my Dynamax because Kingdra is going to stay asleep for the full Dynamax. I didn't want to switch out because I wanted to just, one, end the battle faster, two, hopefully wake up. This has been a trend. When my Pokemon goes to sleep, I just keep clicking attacks until it wakes up instead of switching out. We don't get the wake up on 2 turns, leaving Smoosh to go for the Outrage. And then I send in my Dreadnought. Dreadnought could scare out Tyrantrum. Now I want to say this is another misplay. I go for an Earthquake. Now I keep forgetting that water types in the rain with the stab move, especially if it's banded, do immense amount of damage. I could have definitely killed if I just clicked Liquidation. This is gonna lead me to switching out on the Gallade because I don't want to Earthquake the Gallade I didn't think I would kill. And I believe my rain turns were ending. He goes for the Close Combat. Close Combat is not a 2-hit KO. So I check the rain turns. I have one more rain turn. Palpitoad is definitely faster this turn, so I go for the Icy Wind. I'm not sure how fast the Gallade is, but I figured after the turn ended and my rain went away, I could just set it back up with a Rain Dance. As we can see, Palpitoad lives 2, and I figured that Dreadnought in the rain, I could definitely start clicking Liquidation after, even though I should have been clicking it before. Here we go for the Rain Dance, and he's going to reveal his Shadow Sneak. His Shadow Sneak is going to kill my Palpitoad. I did not expect the Gallade to have Shadow Sneak. So there we go, another mistake on my part. We bring in Dreadnought here, a -2. Gallade cannot stay in, so we just go for the Liquidation. He brings in his Shiinotic. After the spikes, this is definitely gonna kill, and it definitely would have killed the turn before had I just not clicked Earthquake. I'm kicking myself in the back right now. Here he just brings back in his Gallade. Now he either could go for the Leaf Blade or the Max Knuckle. He decides to Dynamax, and turns out I'm faster, so I get off a Liquidation. He's gonna Max Knuckle. This is going to kill my Dreadnought, leaving it to kind of be up to Seeking. Another point I want to make on the Gengar play was I didn't really need Seeking in the match. After seeing everything he had, I could have ran it through with Dreadnought and Kingdra, so I shouldn't have been trying to preserve my Seeking as much as I did, because as we can see at the end, Kingdra's gonna pick up the KO on the Gallade. He's gonna send in his double, and there isn't much I could do now except try to poison it, try to get big hits off. So we go for the Poison Jab. It does about like 15% on a crit, and he does reveal the Wild Charge. I remember Kiwi and Bloud was telling me, you know, why aren't you Lightning Rod? And like I said, It's because I wanted to run swift swims in the rain, and turns out I didn't click the water move as much as I should have. So my plan kind of fell apart. Here we're just gonna aqua tail, and he's going to end the game with a double wild charge. So good games to Smoosh Moosh. I hope you guys like the post commentary. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.